Glicerine. TS011A. She did not park in front of the entrance, but in the back. I got out of the car and, through the corridors of the outbuilding, we went to the bookstore, or rather to the large room where Esma's brother lived. The door was open and Esma was sitting at a small round table drinking something from a gilded cup. He was nothing like a bookworm. He was ruddy and athletic with smooth movements and a sober view of the world and people. "Did you see your brother when you came back?" "No, he hasn't arrived yet." "Something happened?" he asked, and he became more concerned than he should have been. Maria and I thought the same. But there was no way to check Esma now. Yet she could not stand it and asked, "Do you have Del City 2000 comics?" "I do not know," Esma replied. "And our checking backfired. I only run a bookstore but I don't read." He smiled at Maria, and she suddenly turned into a polite little schoolgirl. She even started shifting from foot to foot and rocking from side to side like a little girl. "Where's the toilet here because I wanted to powder my nose?" she asked in a funny voice. Esma waved his hand. "I'd like to contact my brother when he comes," I said. "Or, where would he be if he had to hide?" "Come on, don't look at me like that. What if he had to run away from, for example, a killer? Would he let you know then? Do you know where it might be? Please do not answer, because I may also belong to those who are looking for it. But you know me. If you contact your brother, please tell him about me. And how he assesses the situation will be obvious. If for some reason he does not want to meet, but only let him know that he is alive, please call this number. If he's dead, let me know as soon as possible. And run away from here. I don't have to say that, after all, sir, senior." Esma felt an electric shudder as the last words fell. He saw what I was in, which made him even more depressed. "If you don't know anything, all the more so you should go on vacation, or at least close the store for a while. If you want to tell me something by phone, please start with the word," says Rufus. "It'll be clear it's you," I added slowly. He looked at me for a moment. Then he calmly said, "I'd like to show you something." We went to the store. Behind the counter there. He pointed at the spot. I thought I would find his brother's corpse or some other ham. But instead the floor was covered with childish script and you could read the lopsided letters. "A giant will come to make two of the enemy. Yesterday it wasn't there yet. Is this some kind of kid's joke or something? Idiotic. Nobody comes in here, only employees. But they didn't come until 9 o'clock. And the inscription was already morning. Actually stupid," I said and started to leave when I heard Maria's voice. "What are glowing letters?" We looked together. In fact, the letters glistened and felt wet. "Yep, it's glycerin. Someone wrote it with glycerin." Maria approached as if enchanted. "I know this poem," she whispered excitedly. "I don't remember where from, but I know it." I figured so was me, but I couldn't read it from her head. It was definitely not a child's invention. Rather a letter from Captain Esma to Esma's brother, the bookseller, or something else. I somehow got to the car. Maria jumped behind the wheel and we drove off a few blocks. We stopped there under a plane tree. I swallowed the pills one by one, and she silently made me a serum fix. A large, equine injection. Then she remembered the poem, and we started writing at the same time. At the push of a button, a giant with dried eyes will come. And he will make two of the enemy. Dog drop. Crazy snail without saliva. Rape cat horse. They are looking at your bride. When the music is tearing your heart out. And you throw off your coat. You tighten muscle by muscle. But the fight is not yours. You need heart and faith. You don't even get sleep. To be a larva. Before you become a knight. Nothing is as it seems here. We looked at each other. The captain didn't write it. Such crap they wrote before the second revolution for Tenochtitlan. Hunger sucked on my guts. A sign of health. Maria said. "Where are we going, hombre?" "We go back to the bookstore of course," I said as if it were the only sensible option. Trudy tutu. Chagdals sinus tapi. Trudy trututu. Subtecta TS001.